being studied right now. You know, you have pros and cons, right? It's being studied right now. We'll have an answer sort of as to our views on it over the next couple of weeks.
As we wait for President Donald Trump to release his stance on automated license plate reader cameras, one Idaho man hopes his petition will lead to the technology being banned in his community. Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Morgan Romero. Aspen Shumpert joining us now in studio. Aspen, it sounds like Wilder could become the first Idaho city to ban these cameras.
Yeah, that's right. This man says no amount of safeguards will solve what he sees as the real problem, calling it mass surveillance that needs to be stopped.
You're just driving to the store, you're just driving to church. They track anyone that drives past them indiscriminately.
Automated license plate readers have become common in police departments across the country. The cameras photograph every vehicle that passes, logging the location, time, and plate number into searchable databases. Law enforcement agencies tell us it's a tool that helps them solve felony or misdemeanor crimes, traffic incidents, or find missing people. But the technology has drawn fierce opposition from some community members, including Wilder resident Tyler Kane.
To say that now we can track everyone just because the technology exists doesn't mean we should. Fourth Amendment, it protects from unreasonable searches and seizures.
Over the last 3 years, 16 Idaho agencies that we've been able to confirm have started using the technology.
I think flock cameras are stalking. I think it's a Fourth Amendment violation, and I think it's destroying people's privacy and even further destroying people's trust with the police departments.
As we've previously reported, Kane, the co-founder of DFlock Idaho, first started voicing his concerns earlier this year after discovering the city of Wilder bought and installed flock safety cameras without council's approval or a public hearing, a move Idaho's Attorney General Raul Labrador's office says didn't require approval or public comment.
And that's what led me down this road. I think there needs to be public comment when we're putting these in.
He's filed a petition and gathered enough signatures that now Wilder City Council must vote to adopt language banning the technology or let voters decide. The petition doesn't stop at just banning ALPRs, but it bans facial recognition and predictive policing systems too. It would allow security cameras for city property, but requires city council approval for any new surveillance technology and mandates data be stored locally with access logs, not on a third-party cloud. This comes just a week after Flock Safety, the company behind Wilder's cameras, announced it's creating new safeguards aimed at addressing privacy concerns. Starting January 1st, data will only be held for a week instead of a month, unless it's tied to an open investigation and kept longer. There will also be a new system that will lock out users whose searches display abnormal activity to cut back on abuse by law enforcement.
I think there's no acceptable level of safeguard. It should require a warrant, and it should be an individualized warrant, not a mass surveillance system.
The city's police department says it has no further comment at this time. The city council has 30 days to vote on it by September 5th. Morgan, if council chooses to reject the petition and not adopt the language or not vote on it in time, then per Idaho code, the question will be placed on the November 2027 ballot, left up to voters to decide.
And this issue in Wilder has been going on for quite a long time. Obviously, this is garnering a lot of national attention right now, but I know, Aspen, you've been covering the issue in Wilder for a while.
Yeah, those concerns in Wilder really started this year as residents were noticing these cameras going live.
All right, Aspen, thank you.